Hi guys, my name is Simone. I'm going to be doing an intuitive reading for all the signs for the month of September. I do have a new technique that I'm using. Instead of relying solely on the tarot cards as a tool, I'm going to also be using pictures that I paint with, all the signs and the month in mind. So for this month I created this picture. And yeah, I'm going to use this as a tool because everything is just a tool. And I will also be doing weekly guided messages, and I'll have pictures I create through that. I will also incorporate the oracle cards, or if I need assistance, I will use the tarot cards as well. But I'm going to try to rely, primarily on the photo and then use the cards for assistance. And then the cards I'm going to be using for assistance are the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra and Taylor, which are these. And I adore these cards. So, yes. I'm just going to play it by ear. I may, shuffle and pull one at the beginning for the signs. I may do it mid, towards the end, however I'm feeling. And then also be reading and channeling, I guess, through the photos. Okay, so I will be back. I'm gonna reposition the camera so you guys can see the photo while I'm reading it. And yes, mwah. Okay. Hello. Hi. Okay. The first sign that I will be doing for this reading is Virgo. Virgos, I'm hearing you guys are starting something new. It could have been something that you have started and then stopped. Maybe you put a few steps into and then, were halted for some reason, whether within your control or out of your control. Something that does pull deep emotion out of you. Strong emotion. There may be a little bit of fear involved. It may be something creative, some kind of creative endeavor. You may either have Aries in your chart or be working with an Aries within this project. It could be a relationship for some of you. Possibly there's a baby, a child involved. But that could also be symbolism for the creation of something. I'm hearing Spirit telling you to continue on. Persistence, consistency. Even if it seems like it takes a little bit of time, longer than you would have expected, keep going, because it does lead to something fruitful, almost something beyond what you are even imagining. And it's not to say there's not going to be bumps. There can't be bumps along the way. But it's something that you cannot overcome and push through. I think the most important thing for you is consistency, persistence, and faith. Having faith. I think people underestimate the power of believing, not even in it's similar to like manifesting, but more so just believing in the divine and God, whatever religion or whatever, you just in a power outside of yourself, like in the creator or whatever, in that, and in, when you feel called to do something, I feel like you've been through a lot. There may be a fear of failure. But I think you've never given up on whatever this is, and whatever, you're not someone that gives up easily. You're not someone that, it's just something that you've stuck with for a long time. You may not have, it's always been on your heart. You may have tried other things, but this has always been on your heart. And I feel like your advice for this month is to stay inspired, to not get boggled down or take anything too seriously, to stay inspired. And keep going, because you never know. Because at some point, whatever you're doing, you will. I'm like getting a vision of like a darts board, and when you throw darts at it, in a game you may not always hit the bullseye, but eventually you're going to hit that bullseye. Okay, I'm getting on a shuffle card for you. You can get one card. I can get one card, Spirit, for Virgo, Sun, Rising for the month of September. Any guidance or advice you have for Virgo, Sun, Angel of Strength, 50. I think that's just a continuation of the same message, is that you need to power through, and even if you're not seeing the results, or still keep that same fire, that same hunger for it inside of you, and keep pushing on, persistence, keep going on. But I'm going to also read the meaning for that, just so you guys can take that away and sit with that. 50. Angel of Strength, personal power and inner strength. This amazing angel brings the news at the time of increasing power. This is the time for increasing power for you. It's not the time to be passive or submissive, but to speak your truth and take action on your own behalf. You are capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny. For the power that comes from within reaches out to the universe and beyond. Inner strength and unlimited resourcefulness flow through you at this time, helping you to create real results. Call upon this wonderful angel and on your own inner resourcefulness to bring you the focus and resolve to do what's necessary in order for you to make your dreams a reality. And the affirmation for this card and for this month, I think, for you guys is, deep within me is an abiding strength that knows no bounds. I have all the power I need to achieve all that I want. Deep within me is an abiding strength that knows no bounds. I have all the power I need to achieve all that I want. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, guys, so that was for Virgo. We're going to move on to Aries. I am just doing this in a random order. All right. Aries. Rams. Aries, 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 Aries. I feel like the first word that came to mind is passion, but of course that coincides with, you guys. I am seeing a love situation. You may be worried about it, worried about the direction that it's going in, worried about if it's going to withstand, the test of time, if it's going to, there may be some kind of conflict currently. Maybe you and your partner have been arguing about something, fighting about something. It could be with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There may be something that either you or this person are keeping from each other. I don't see anything as far as like betrayal or anything like that. I just think it could be something along the lines of just how you're feeling about something, your thoughts on something. Maybe you're holding on. I think it is you, maybe holding on to. It could be your partner though. I'm sorry to keep switching it up, but it could be either or. So take it how it resonates. But just your feelings about something. It could be something positive. It could be just something that you are not telling the other person, or they are not telling you. It could be someone that you've been in a relationship with for some time. Or if it's the start, or if it's a fresh relationship, you've known this person for some time. You guys have been friends for some time. I'm getting for career. Some of you guys could have just gotten a raise, a promotion. So you may be not juggling, because it's a lot of newness and intensity in one sector of your life, and then as well as this. So your mind could be kind of boggled, busy. I think, your advice, especially for this month, is know that you guys can have a healthy balance of two things. And in any relationship, right? In any relationship, there's I don't conflict, but that's not even the word. There's ups and downs, right? Granted, you want to make sure the downs are worth it, and that the ups are surpass the downs. But that's not what I'm saying. Is that I don't think this is anything too serious. I see it as something maybe more on your mind. It's heavy, but I don't think externally it's anything cause for like crisis or anything. But I think your advice is to learn how to balance life, learn how to balance two things. And you can never go wrong with saying what's on your mind and speaking from a place of love and honesty. I think honesty reigns supreme, and keeping things inside that you're feeling only one confuses you and blocks your heart, and clouds your mind, your thoughts. I think that once you express yourself, you'll feel lighter. And through that lightness, you'll find the ability to balance everything a little bit easier and better. Some of you guys may be thinking about moving. I'm saying moving. Could be to somewhere tropical or somewhere that has a lot of greenery. I'm going to shuffle for you guys and get a card for... I don't know if I need to shuffle, but I'm going to do it. I kind of feel like you guys are good. I kind of feel like you guys just need to learn or focus on balance this month. On balance, and also just being honest with yourself and being transparent with others. So you can have that true balance without all the mental fog or any, So Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle and give you guys a card just so you guys can have that. You guys got two cards that came out. One is the World, and one is the Sixth Chakra Archangel Megatron. And we are going to read this one first. Wow, we went right to it. Clarity of thought and personal vision. This very powerful Archangel Megatron brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra and third eye, which is the center devoted to insight and clear thought. When this card appears upright, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective towards broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold, and the cloud of confusion are clearing. In some ways, this could be a new beginning, for you are on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. And it's funny because it did land in the reverse, but I put it in the upright. And just bear with me because I am learning to fully rely on intuition and not anything else. But it's funny because the reverse meaning is this card admonishes you to get clear. You may have been lost in confusion and had an unclear, distorted thinking. But even if this state of mental chaos has been going on for quite some time, your lack of personal direction can be turned around. Take off the blinders and widen your perspective. Visualize the life you want to live, the person you want to be, and make that your intention. So, very similar message. But 29, the World, that was in the upright. Expansion, opening up. The man in this card is looking out over a bay, above which this beautiful sphere of Earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet and social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you. And now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. Okay. Right. Next, we're going to be doing Taurus. And I'm actually going to shuffle first for Taurus. Storm warning. Door to value in the reverse. Okay. We're going to read the meanings afterwards, and we're going to do this and read it afterwards. Taurus, 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 Taurus. There could be some kind of disagreement that you're going to have with someone. I think you already know, or you guys have already been, it's already been like brewing slowly. I'm hearing that it could be something that you felt very inspired about, or you feel very passionate about. You could be collaborating with someone on a project and you guys are not seeing eye to eye on the way to go about things. I feel like you guys have been very vocal about what you want and expect things to look like. You guys are very expressive. This person may be taking that as aggression, or almost like maybe you're being domineering. I'm hearing like this is supposed to be a partnership. This is supposed to be a two-way street. We're both supposed to contribute equally to, the evolution of this. But I think you may have tunnel vision about whatever this is. Taurus, you guys, Taurians can be stubborn, and I see the beauty in that. But of course, there's two sides to everything, and that can be where that it can turn from a beautiful persistence, to again to then domineering, almost an inability to see any other perspective and keep your eyes open, looking around your peripherals. It's just straightforward. And this is what I see. This is what I have in mind. This is what I've envisioned. And I'm hearing for this month for you guys to try to be a little bit flexible, because there's a reason that you felt like this person or this project or this with this person or this group. I'm seeing a person though, they would be an asset because they do have something to add. And when there's two people, there is a balancing effect where, this person, sometimes the other person can add things and see from a perspective that you, of course, are just not able to see from. And it's a meeting of minds. And I think you need to maybe keep a perspective. And even if you don't fully understand or see their point of view and how it's going to work now, this month I'm hearing you need to allow them to implement it, allow them to put that into a mix, allow them to do this, because it is going to be a beneficial addition to this, to whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing, whatever you're building with someone. I think you're going to be quite shocked by what they're able to, what they're able to add, what they're able to contribute. And it may throw you off a little bit, how it manifests, how their input, how whatever they're trying to do, whatever they're trying to create, or whatever, I'm seeing they're they're pretty firm on the need to add this aspect, and you're pretty firm on what you've already envisioned. But if you just allow a few good pieces of what they are saying to come into your creation, it can create something far greater than what you can imagine, what you're even imagining. And that's the beauty of collaboration. I'm going to read the door to value in the reverse for you guys. 31. This card reverse signifies a partial or perhaps even potentially complete closing the door. The hoped for new opportunity or money and career is concerned may be delayed or possibly even derailed. Don't be disheartened, however. This card reverse reminds you not to put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your interests and your efforts, and let your intuition guide you to the next open doorway. In the meantime, open your heart and your mind to the other sources of value in your life. Money is a commodity, and so are time, tranquility, and love. Choose to open the doors of these wonderful experiences yourself and find real value there. Right. I'm saying the beauty is in the collaboration. You could do it all by yourself, and you wouldn't have even sought this person out. This wouldn't have been. I feel like this was a divinely orchestrated partnership union, and it was meant to be the two of you in this stage, in this part. And I think you guys need to allow that true partnership to be and meld and form. And that is your advice for this month of September. I'm going to do Sagittarius now. Sagittarius. All right. Sagittarius. This word is funny, but I heard the word entanglement. Some kind of, it could be some kind of third party situation. And it doesn't have to be bad. Third party doesn't have to be inherently bad. You guys could be dating and not in a committed relationship. Someone else could be dating, not committed, and there's just multiple options available. But I am getting for one of these options, you may have deeper feelings for than the other. One could be more. One option could be more fun. It doesn't have to be dating. It could be, take it as it resonates. Let me know, and then we'll shuffle the cards and kind of get a little bit more narrow. But one could be more of a fun, playful, not as serious, doesn't require as much maybe option, and the other one as much, and I mean like commitment, perhaps. And the other one could be something that just pulls a little bit more emotion out of you, requires more of you, asks more of you. And I think you enjoy the pull of emotion. You enjoy the challenge of testing yourself and, the work that it may take to have a fruitful whatever it is. I think it's intriguing to you, but I think you're used to maybe things that are a little bit easier and a little more fun and a little bit more light. Yeah. But ask yourself, are those things, and they may be, honestly, as I'm saying it, like, are those things as fulfilling for you? And it may be fulfilling for sure in the moment, but I think you are intrigued by the possibility of more. The option of something that is a little bit longer lasting, a little bit stronger foundation, things that I'm almost getting this like a building, like a building that is built in 2 days and one that took 2 months to build. This is not always the case though, so it's definitely, take it as a resonates, but one that takes 2 months, where you have to have imported materials and you have to wait for all of the materials and tools that you need to really create it. It may take longer, maybe a more daunting process, but at the end, the building is like a masterpiece almost. Yeah, it's very unique as well because it has all these imported tools and materials that you need versus the one that was built in 2 days. You know, everything you probably just went to Home Depot and got everything else already available for you, right? And it may look so similar to all the other buildings in the town, in the neighborhood, right? So just be sure that you're not shying away from anything simply because it takes work, because it looks harder. And then follow your heart. As cliche as that sounds, but things that are cliche because they've been said so much, because there's a ton of truth in them. And believe in source, believe in God, have faith in yourself, right? And know that something I'm hearing also is that know that no matter what happens, you will be fine. You know, you have to be okay with however, you have to be okay with the possibility that you could put in this work, you could go the distance, and it may not work. But the same thing could happen for the thing that's easier as well. So, you know, a lot of work and it could be a big payoff, but it also could not, and that's just life. But you can't always go for the easier route just because of the fear and because of the work of the longer one, you know? All right, I'm going to shuffle for you guys and get a card. Rest and rejuvenation, and angel of strength, and action. Okay. We're going to read this rest and rejuvenation, right? Let's see what this is all about. Rest and rejuvenation, relaxation and meditation. I'll show you the card up close. I have paint on my nails. This card shows a man in a meditative and tranquil state. The message here is that it's time to relax. You may have been busy lately, and you should soon be finding more time to just let go. When you do, allow yourself to go within and open up to the peace and wisdom that are vibrating there. This card upright indicates that there should be more leisure time for you now, and more of an opportunity to engage in peaceful thinking, so make it a priority. Your connection to spirit brings great assistance, but it can only be achieved through regular relaxation and meditation. Now is a great time to make sure you insert this gentle activity into your daily life. In many ways, this is far more productive than increasing action. An angel of strength, 50. I'm going to read both the upright and the reverse meaning for you guys. So, first the reversed. This card reversed indicates that you are not perceiving the truth of your own power. Perhaps you are even seeing yourself as weak or ineffectual. Situation you find yourself in may seem overbearing, but you absolutely do have the strength to see it through to a successful outcome. Don't fall into any old patterns of giving your power away. When you let others define you and make choices on your behalf, you take yourself out of the picture of your own destiny creation. Meditate on the brilliant vibrating light of this angel, and recall the eternal power that surges through your life. It's time to take control back. And the affirmation for that is, deep within me is an abiding strength that knows no bounds. I have all the power I need to achieve all the things I want. And because I said I was going to read an upright, I as well. This is the same card. Angel of strength, but now in the upright. This amazing angel brings the news that this is the time of increasing power for you. It's not the time to be passive or submissive, but to speak your truth and take action on your own behalf. You're capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny, for the power that comes from within reaches out to the universe and beyond. Inner strength and unlimited resourcefulness flows through you at this time, helping you to create real results. Call upon this wonderful angel and on your own inner resourcefulness to bring you the focus and resolve to do what's necessary in order for you to make your dreams a reality. I think you just need to sit down with yourself, like it's saying, rest, rejuvenate, meditate. And that could just be sitting down in silence, if that's what, will work for you right now. And feel the feels, feel what you're feeling. Maybe write it down on paper. And, be brave. Be brave and be bold in your decision making, because it is your life. And you truly do hold power, a lot of the power. And just don't allow fear to control you. Don't allow fear to decide for you what you're going to do. You decide what you want, truthfully and wholly, and then take steps to having that. Okay? Now we are going to do Aquarius. Aquarius. For Aquarius for the month of September. You guys could be feeling a little bit down about something. Perhaps a little bit confused. I'm feeling like a confused energy about what the next step to take is regarding life, right? It's getting like a little bit of worried, confused energy from you guys. I kind of feel like if I'm getting whatever step whatever direction you go in, there's abundance, which is crazy. But I'm getting like whatever. There may be something in mind that you're thinking of doing, but I just get like once you make that first step, once you take that first step, it's like a slope to abundance. You're just gonna be. I feel like you're almost like in a season of abundance. You're just like at the brink of it. Maybe you're just. Maybe you've already gotten some of it, and it's making you uneasy. It's making you nervous. Sometimes when things are going really well, people can tend to be a little bit anxious and nervous, and they don't want to make the wrong moves because they don't want to risk, messing up this newfound. I was hearing like maybe you even said out loud like, God, I'm having really good luck, or like, damn, I have good luck lately, like, and it's gonna continue. It's gonna continue. Just be sure to stay true to yourself, to your desires. Keep your heart pure, your conscience clear, And it's a lot of things, but it's not as hard as it sounds. Like I said, no matter which way you go, you are going to be continuing to come into more abundance. Again, you may have a bad morning. Maybe you have a bad, not even a whole bad day. Maybe you'll have a morning where you're like, oh, something happens and you're unhappy. But just don't let that kind of scare you and be like, oh my God, see, I knew it was too good to be true. It's not. It's just life. But on the grand scheme of things, I feel like it's going to be a very hopeful, happy, positive month for you guys, Aquarius. Lots of abundance in love, career, maybe being creative, tapping into your creative side, dancing, building something. It could be writing, drawing, anything. I feel like you're really in your element. Yeah. Like it's going to be a beautiful month for you guys. Could be some new love. It could be some old love that's being renewed. Your relationship, it could be like a month of a lot of romance and like proclaiming your love to one another and deepened intimacy. It's just going to be a beautiful month for you guys, I'm feeling. I also feel like you guys deserve it. Some of you guys could be getting a dog. You're a golden retriever. It's like a brown, like a tan brown pet. Could be a hamster. I don't know. Just like an animal, a pet. Could be going to the zoo. Something with animals. I love that for you guys. We're going to do Leo. Before we move from Aquarius, I'm actually going to shuffle a card for you guys. I'm going to just pull a card. Why not? Nothing falls out, I will not continue to shuffle. And I do kind of feel like that was a complete message, but if we could get something to back that up, that would be beautiful. Angel of Strength and Archangel Raphael. We're going to read Archangel Raphael, 38. Okay. This card, reverse, indicates some blocks in the flow of your heart center energy. Perhaps it's an old sense of abandonment or the grief of a broken heart lingering from a past event. Whether it's recent or not, this blocked energy stops you from caring for yourself and attracting love from others. And it can create an undercurrent of unhappiness that permits your life. It's time to heal the old, stuck stuff and move on. Don't bypass the pain and pretend it doesn't exist. Instead, ventilate it into your journal and release it with an intention to be happy, clear, and self-loving. Meditate on the increasing light in your heart center and call on Raphael to help bring healing and clarity there. Love yourself and give yourself the approval you used to need from others. The healing will take place and happiness will return. I think that's kind of about just a little fear that you have. Like feeling like maybe it's too good to be true. Like I said, you guys earned it. Maybe you guys recently broke a cycle, broke away from something. And it could have been a while ago. It could have been, like I said, long ago. But I think you just need to accept the now and accept all the abundance coming in, so you can truly enjoy it and live in the moment and not spend this time so worried that you miss it. You know, like you look back and you're like, damn, I spent that year or those few months so stressed out that something bad was going to happen and nothing bad happened, and I didn't get to bask in, you know, the beauty. There's a quote and it's like, he who fears what he will suffer, or something like that, already suffers what he fears. Yeah, it's meaning that just write journal and sit with yourself a bit and know that this is your time of abundance. You are in your season of abundance, and nothing is going to change that. That just is what it is. That is where we are, and that's beautiful. All right, guys, and just have strength. Now for Leos. Leo, I feel like you may have deepened your commitment to something lately, which is beautiful. I feel like you guys have taken the steps to take something to the next level, whether it be career, romance. Maybe you picked up, you've created a new habit for yourself, a positive habit. And it's something that you may have always been doing, but you've just recently taken it to like a new level of commitment. I feel like your advice for this month is to stick with it. And also don't be afraid of like innovation. Don't be afraid of because yes, like stick with it, but don't be afraid if you see a better way of doing it or a better way of going about it, of looking into it. I'm not saying automatically adopt it, but read about it, look into it, think about it. So this is a very like hopeful month for you guys, a very hopeful, motivated. You may be spending more time alone than usual. Just focusing on yourself, focusing on whatever this is. Look at something you're passionate about. I'm hearing blood, sweat, and tears. Even if it takes blood, sweat, and tears, like you're committed to this, and that's beautiful. All right, I'm gonna pull a card for guidance for you, Leos. Archangel Raphael in the reverse, just so you can see it in the pipe. Okay. 38. Aquarius actually just got. Okay. This card reverse indicates some blocks in the flow of your heart center. energy. Perhaps it's an old sense of abandonment or the grief of a broken heart lingering from a past long event. Perhaps it's recent or not. This blocked energy stops you from caring for yourself and attracting love from others. It can also create an undercurrent of unhappiness that permits your life. It's time to heal the old, stuck stuff and move forward. Don't bypass the pain and pretend it doesn't exist. Instead, ventilate it into your journal and release it with an intention to be happy, clear, and self-loving. Meditate on the increasing light in your heart center and call on Raphael to help bring healing and clarity there. Love yourself and give yourself the approval you used to need from others. The healing will take place and happiness will return. Okay, Leos. I hope that was helpful. I'm just hearing don't be afraid to have fun with this. Like almost lighten up a little bit, you know? Don't be afraid to have fun and to like laugh and I feel like you're very serious about whatever this is, which is beautiful. But introduce a little bit of lightness to it as well, so you can truly enjoy it. All right, what are we gonna do now? Capricorn. Okay. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Month of September. I'm hearing some of you guys may have just bought a new perfume or cologne or essential oil or something that smells really good. Just random, but just go ahead. Some of you guys could be dealing with like sinus issues. I'm hearing maybe drink some like garlic and ginger tea. Super weird. Maybe gargle apple cider vinegar, diluted a little bit. Maybe you guys could have been can be cooking more. Something with like aroma at the same time. I don't know why, but there could be some kind of stagnant like energy. You could be in a place of like transition, or something could have just ended, and you're kind of in a place of I think it's what is the moon phase when directly after a full moon? I think it is before the new moon, where the moon's kind of just in like I don't know, it's like not void, but something like that. Like it's like a phase where you're just feel like you're kind of just like vibing, you know? You're not you could be looking for a new job, looking for trying to transition into like a new job. But I don't think you're too pressed about it, but you may just be putting in some time to look for something new. Some of you guys could be moving in a few months, moving soon. I'm gonna shuffle into that card for you guys. I'm gonna card the Capricorn. If I wanted to come out, that yin yang card wanted to come out so bad it was turned upwards, and I was just waiting for it to pop out if it was serious. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Okay. So we have Archangel, Ariel, second chakra, and yin yang, as well as two. We got two. Okay. Let's do two first. Journey, movement, relocation. I did say some of you guys will be moving and travel. Pack your bags. The journey card foretells upcoming travel or a shift in location. It may be as simple as a vacation, a retreat or class, or even a work-related trip. This card could also signal a move of residence or a job relocation. The upright position indicates that the plans should go off without a hitch. Still, be clear about your motivations and mindful of logistics. All of life is a journey, and this card is telling you that you have some exciting and inspiring adventures ahead. Woo! Okay, 22. Yin yang. Yin yang. Okay. Passive, active, intuitive, logical. This card represents energetic life cycles and its purpose to help you identify the particular cyclic energy moving into and out of your experience. In the upright position, it heralds a yin cycle where most of the actions seem to be happening under the surface of things. Like I was saying, I feel like you guys are just in like a sitting energy, like in a This is a time of great receptivity, intuition, and gestation. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within and examine present activity. It's an especially good time for completion, so wrap things up. Yin cycles often call you to be passive, yielding, and reflective, so open up to these sides of your nature. Being more than acting is the intention here. See, I felt that. Okay. 36. Intimacy and creativity. Alrighty. The second chakra vibrates in the energy of the beautiful angel Ariel. There she is. Beautiful angel Ariel. Love it. She sends a bright orange energy, promoting inspired creativity and greater comfort with intimacy. When this card appears upright, it's urging you to get creative. Let yourself reach out into unexplored areas of self-expression and new projects that may have a more creative approach. This is also a time when the energies of closeness with others and nurturing yourself can flow more freely. You can now open yourself up to emotional intimacy that may be coming your way. So nurture yourself and be ready to receive the affection and camaraderie of the resonant souls around you. I love that for you guys. I love this for you guys. Yeah, so it's just like a waiting period, a reflecting period before something kind of big happens here. And just let it load out. Let it, let the universe work all the kinks out for you. So when you take those next steps, it all unfolds beautifully. I'm excited for you guys. Very, very excited for you guys. Very excited to see the next month for you guys. And yes. Okay. Who are we doing next? Huh? Who's doing next? Libra. It's funny. I said, as I said, Libra, the angel of balance card was on top, which is, you guys are the balance beams, the scales. All right, that's beautiful, really cool. And and then the bottom of the deck is indecision, which you guys are like known to be indecisive. I don't, I think you guys just fully weigh your options. That's all. Very funny, very ironic. Okay. Libra. My lucky Libras. Okay. Well, this is the bottom of it. The top of the deck is angel of balance. So I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like maybe you guys are deciding between something, but we'll go ahead and wait before we shuffle, okay? You guys may have just came out of a relationship and you are something that pulled at your emotions. For whatever reason, it made you very sad. And I say for whatever reason because I'm not sure if there was, I don't even know how long this relationship was. I don't even see it as a super long-term relationship. I just see it as something that it's like the complications of it is overwhelming and frustrating. And that's what made you may have cried, right? You may have been kind of distraught about the frustration and the confusion of it all, and you're deciding this person may want you back. I am kind of getting they want you back. I want to pull a card for the I want to give you an element. It's an earth sign. Who is Libra dealing with, Spirit? Who is Libra dealing with? Earth sign, Pentacles. Could be an earth sign with, an earth sign with a fire in their chart. So it could be an earth sign with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But I'm getting heavy Aries energy, and it could be a Virgo that you guys are dealing with here. And for a portion of you, I'm going to go ahead and say it could also be a project, but I am getting more so as a person as a relationship. So, this is someone that you felt safe around, and it's probably a very attractive person, or they just have a lot of beautiful qualities, right? Like a lot of admirable personality traits. You find this person inspiring almost. They may have also made you feel very beautiful, Libra. It could have been someone from the past that came back on this person's end. It could have been maybe they have children and it's the mother of their children or the father of their children. Maybe you recently got out of something and this is someone that you were in a long-term relationship and then you were single for a period of time. I mean, like maybe a shorter period of time, then you met this person, and so you are even not fully removed from that. They're not fully removed from it. It could just be a very frustrating and complicated situation, right? And I think you're just trying to decide which way to go. I just heard that John Legend song, Ordinary People. So now you listen to that song, Ordinary People by John Legend. It's a pretty song. I think your advice, I think the guidance is like, go where it doesn't hurt. Go like, sometimes when things are too complicated, it's because it's just not meant to be, or it's not. I don't want to steer you. I don't want to tell you what to do. I just want to tell you that I'm hearing just go where it's not complicated. Go where it doesn't hurt. Make sure that you protect yourself first, primarily. Love is beautiful, attraction is fun, and chemistry is, great and cool, but if at the end of the night you feel confused and anxious and unsure, two things. One, you want to pray. I don't know if you're, you don't have to be religious technically to pray, right? Or do you? I don't, but ask spirit. If you're watching this, you must believe in some kind of spiritual guidance, right? Or some kind of, so if you are, then ask spirit to help guide you into the best option and outcome for you and scenario for you, and to help guide you to make the right decision. And two, I'm also hearing like it's okay to be alone for a little bit, and it's okay. All that glitters isn't gold. Just because someone, and this person doesn't have to be a bad person. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person or that they're not, like worthy of love, but like if they have a lot going on and you are even still not fully removed from whatever it was that you were dealing with before meeting this person, it just seems like very complicated, and sometimes you need to fully detach and heal before you can put yourself in something else, you and this person. This is what I'm hearing. So I would ask for guidance from spirit. I would sit with yourself. I think intuitively we know what to do. And even if it hurts, even if you have to be alone, even if you have to make the decision to make yourself be alone right now, which is hard because I think we're conditioned to, society, or especially women, but I'm just saying anyone, right? Conditioned to believe that if someone likes us or loves us and we like them, that is, regardless of everything else that's going on, regardless of practicality or logics, that we should stay in that. And believe it or not, you need both. You need a practicality and logic and stability and the feelings and the emotion. There needs to be a meeting ground, right? It can't just be like, like there's almost like people threaten you, or there's like a fear of singleness. But in my experience, and just take this as it resonates, again, you are the creator, the co-creator of your life. So you have to take what I say, but also follow your heart and intuition, and also speak to God or to spirit, whatever, on your own as well. Because no one knows what's better for your life than you. Like, I'm giving you the advice that I feel like spirit's telling me to give you, but at the same time, you have to rely on yourself more than anyone else, more than anything else. Yourself and your connection to spirit, God, whatever. But whatever, however you know, whatever you define that as. But for me, my most profound and moments where I really found myself and gained strength and got to know myself was being alone. And I know you guys are Libras, and Libra is the sign of partnership, or rules the 7th house, which is the house of partnerships and relationships. And I think you guys could learn from the Aries and that like archetype of being one in yourself, because when you really know and love yourself and have gotten to know what you like, don't like, what you will put up, what you won't put up with, you are way more equipped to make the best decisions for yourself, right? Right. Okay, guys. Love you lots. I'm gonna shuffle a card for you guys, just because I feel like Spirit has one more thing to say. You guys. Sun, Moon, Rising, Spirit. Thank you so much. Angel of Strength. I swear, so many people are getting this Angel of Strength card and the Temple Path. But this card has been coming out a lot. So let's just be like a collective. Okay. We're gonna do Angel of Strength for you guys first. Aww. I love you guys. I hope you're okay. Okay. You got this. Okay. Personal power and inner strength. Strength. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. This amazing angel brings the news that this is the time of increasing power for you. It's not the time to be passive or submissive, but to speak your truth and take action on your own behalf. You are capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny, for your power that comes from within reaches out to the universe and beyond. Inner strength and unlimited resourcefulness flow through you at this time, helping you to create real results. Call upon this wonderful angel and on your own inner resourcefulness to bring you the focus and resolve to do what's necessary in order to make your dreams a reality. And then 12, the Temple Path. Right, okay. Spiritual purpose and support. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution and the winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple and a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. This card upright is here to tell you that what you are going through now is all a part of your soul's process. You are on your karmic path and heading in the right direction, and the choices you make now are important for your personal growth and life lessons. The lights around the temple represent the spiritual world, your family members and friends, angels, and guides. All the loving spirit helpers who long to assist you, call upon them and be open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful, life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have a wonderful influence on all you experience. And the affirmation for that is, I open my heart to my spiritual truth and a deeper connection with spirit. Guidance and inspiration come freely and easily to me. Yeah, I feel like you guys got this. Again, above all else, above no matter what you hear from any reader, from me, you have to follow your inner voice, that inner guidance, guys, because or else you're never gonna feel satisfied and good and confident in the decisions that you make. if you didn't make them because you wanted to make them, right? Like, and that's the thing with readers and YouTube and all of this is like, yes, it's guidance, but and it's guidance and it's powerful and it's helpful, but you have to just, again, I'm just getting heavily, follow your heart and make your decision from yourself, not from anyone else, from you. All right, guys? I love you. You got it. I believe in it. I'm going to do Scorpio now. Scorpio. I should have been writing down the times that I'm transitioning to the next sign this whole time. I didn't, but it's okay. I will go through and watch it. All right, Scorpios. My Scorpions. I'm going to get a card from this deck. I don't know why, but I'm just going to pull one card from the Scorpios for this starting off. If one pops out, there we go. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, 10 of Cups, my dear. Okay, bottom of the deck. All right. If you don't see coming, huh? 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay. You guys could be dealing with the fire sign. I'm getting Leo heavily, but it could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or Capricorn for some reason, random, but Capricorn as well. You guys maybe, I'm getting an energy of a little bit of sadness, right? Maybe a little bit of disappointment. Not being what you hoped for, not being what you imagined, right? Is what I'm feeling. With 7 of Pentacles. So maybe someone was putting in the work, putting in the effort that you needed them to or that you wanted them to, right? Almost like what this, like, not putting in the effort that the situation calls for. Some of you guys could be pregnant, could be expecting or planning for a child, a baby, or something like that. Well, obviously, it's pregnant, so the child. But it could be a creation of something. It could just be a creation of something. Maybe you're like starting a business, something, and someone was supposed to help you or give you some kind of resources for something, and they're not pulling their end of the deal, pulling their weight. And it's I think you're almost maybe caught off guard, maybe you're a little bit shocked by this. Like you're hearing, this is not supposed to be me. This is not supposed to be what happens. Like almost like a shock, like a disbelief. But I'm hearing that it's going to be okay. Like, I don't know why. I'm just hearing like spirits saying like, you will make ends meet. You will be able to do, like, with or without this person, you will be able to sustain, take care, and have abundance. I do feel like maybe you're just in a place of being angry about it, and it's okay to feel that way. It's okay to be. You're human. You're going to feel emotions. Like, but I'm hearing like if you are, you know, if you are pregnant, if that's what it is, if it is a child. I mean, obviously all Scorpios cannot be pregnant, but maybe the ones that are being attracted to this reading, who knows? Or again, it could be some kind of creation, some kind of business, some kind of goal, some kind of like no matter what, you'll be okay. But also that you don't want to allow the anger of this to like affect you, because then it's going to, if you're pregnant, you want to try to remain calm and relaxed for your body. And then if it's some kind of creation business, something like that, you don't want to be looking at it through angry lenses, because then it's going to also distort your ability to execute things the way you need to. So I'm just hearing like keep a light heart through it all and trust in God and spirit and pray, because even if you do go through a rough patch, you will be okay. Like you will make it out the other end. And getting like this is a karmic. This is maybe something that you signed up for. I know this is gonna be like weird to hear, but before you even got to Earth, I kind of feel like before we get to Earth, we do agree on, we do sign contracts with people. We do agree on the karma and the things that play out with other people. And sometimes, even if it's a hard moment now, believe and trust that it's leading you to where you're meant to be. Like this is just a puzzle piece to everything, into creating the Scorpio that you are going to be, creating the human, the person that you are going to be. It's just assisting you on your journey. Even if right now it may not feel like that way, even if right now it's like you're angry and you're upset and you're sad and you're frustrated and disappointed, like kind of have faith in spirit and God, that things are playing out the way they're meant to, and that it's just a bump. It's just a lesson. It's just to help create the person, and you don't know what blessings will come from this. You don't know. So it's like you don't know. Yeah, let me pull a card for you guys. Let me get some. I'm saying it could be a boy if you are pregnant. All right, we're gonna shuffle. Thinking woman. Busting cards out. Huh. Okay. All right. Thinking woman, 47. Female of wisdom and understanding. This card shows a woman holding a book, standing before a staircase, ready to lead you to higher understanding. This woman could be a friend who helps you express and understand your feelings, or she could be a teacher brought to your life at this time to help you in a new direction. This could also be a new love interest, a woman who is thoughtful, conscious, and aware. Or like a thinking man, the card could represent a side of you that's ready to blossom and bring clarity and assistance to the world. If so, find your voice and let your wisdom shine. Man holding a coin, 43. Male connection in money, health, and value. This card shows a man sitting in a lushly flowering field, holding a large, bright coin. For men, this could indicate an aspect of yourself and a readiness to further your goals and receive increased health, money, or value in your life. Greater success is on its way when you take control of your own finances and act. This card upright could also reveal the assistance of a financial advisor or healer whom you already know and are soon to meet. This man is helpful and may bring sage advice concerning the actions you need to take next. Be open to this person, showing up with support, but always turn to your own intuitive guidance to weigh the information you receive. This could also signify a new love interest with a wealthy man or man at work. Yeah, I just feel like Spirit is going to be sending you people that are just going to assist you in this time. I'm just going to help you in this time. Like I said, you're going to be fine. Just take deep breaths. Maybe meditate. Just moments of silence. Go outside if you can. Like just go for a walk in the daytime. If you're in an area where you feel safe to do so. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Stability and security. Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at the first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. This is a place where your sense of stability and security is stored. When this card is upright, it reveals that your energy is flowing freely regarding these issues. Even if you've had problems with feeling secure in the past, these challenges are beginning to be resolved at this time. Archangel Michael is with you, bringing you the strength and personal stability. You are capable of taking action and moving forward on your path. So allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power and security now. Yeah, I think this month you're going to, one, get the assistance you need and also start to feel that renewed sense of hope, stability, and security for the future, for whatever this is, right? I'm sharing it's going to be okay. It will be okay. And also, God is watching, Spirit's watching, and all that is wrong will be made right. So don't worry yourself too much, right? Okay, guys. I love you. Now we will be doing, who have I not done? Gemini. Geminis. Get into it. Geminis. feel like you guys are pretty focused. You guys have a pretty clear view on on what it is right now. I'm getting career, like you guys are kind of moving towards something, or you see something pretty clearly. It could be career, but it also could be something that you just feel passionate about, or something that you care about. So, take that as it resonates. It could be, let me shuffle a card. Let's get some clarity on if it's career, love. Two of Cups. All right, then. Two of Cups. So absolutely Two of Cups. It could definitely probably is love, but for some of you, I am still feeling like it could be something in regards to something like in the material world. So it could be work related, money related, or maybe you're moving. You guys could be finding a house and you've decided, okay, I'm gonna move here. This is the one I want. With someone, you guys could be in a relationship, and it's with someone. You guys are moving towards something. I just have this era of you guys just being sure of something, and not like in a stubborn way. It's just like you guys have thought about it. You've thought about it for quite some time, and you're like, okay, that's what I want. That's what I'm gonna do. And now you're making it happen in the 3D, in the world, in the real world, right? There may have been something that happened in the past that has some kind of similarity, or that this future thing kind of reminds you of. Like, whenever you think of this future thing, you think of that thing that also happened in the past, and it can be a slight moments of doubts, or like fear, worry, but I don't think it's anything that's at the forefront of your mind, anything that's too strong, too overpowering. Just make sure that subconsciously you're not allowing that to. I mean, I guess you want to learn from your mistakes. Yes, I heard you guys say, well, I have to learn from my mistakes. I have to learn from, but yes, but just make sure that you are looking at this with fresh eyes, which I think you are. I kind of feel like you are, but just fresh eyes, and it could honestly, Gemini, it could be a good thing that you are considering what happened in the past and kind of using that to guide you a little bit through this. Make sure none of it is fear-based, and it's just you being wiser than before, right? And that's a beautiful thing. If that's exactly what it is, it's beautiful. I'm gonna get more cards. Let me just get more cards. Look at me pulling a ton of cards. Okay. I have not pulled this much cards for anyone else's, for you, Gemini. But for you guys, I don't know. Yeah, I think you guys you've deliberated, you thought about it, and now you're moving forward. I think I'm getting into that you're being very smart about it. You're not biting off more than you can chew. This is a really positive reading. I feel like this is a very like light, smoothish kind of month for you guys, in the meaning that like in the mental space, you guys are not mentally fogged. I feel like you guys know what you want and you're making it happen, and that's beautiful. Let me see if Spirit has some advice for you guys. Any advice for Geminis in the month of September? Spirit, what is your advice for Geminis? Month of September. We have yin yang in the reverse, and the garden and the gate in the reverse. We're going to bring the 22 yin yang first. All right. This card reverse reveals a yang cycle, which is one of active outgoing energy. This time calls for a more logical approach to things, and the logic needs to be applied to purposeful action. This cycle is often marked by creativity and new beginnings, sometimes with significant outer change. Let yourself apply more forceful energy to the task at hand and take advantage of this highly charged yang time. And the affirmation for you guys for that one is, I am open to understanding the cycle I am in, and I am willing to utilize this energy beneficially. All that I need is already part of me. Right. 30. The garden and the gates. This is a beautiful reading for you guys. I feel like it's a really beautiful time. I feel like you know what you need to do. You kind of have a clear path ahead for you guys. That's beautiful. Okay. In the reverse, if this card is reversed, it indicates the happy choice to open the door to a more spiritual pursuit. You may have been obsessed with worldly issues before, but your readiness to go deeper is now here. Many people believe that they cannot live in a material world, make lots of money, and engage in spiritual priorities at the same time. But you now realize that this isn't true. In fact, you can bring this wonderful spiritual focus to any endeavor, and when you do, you'll find that beyond your garden, the universe is willing to fill your life with beauty and joy. Expect the unexpected, for joyous synchronicity abounds. Like I was saying, I feel like it's a more material thing, whatever it is, and yeah, you guys got it. You guys have a good head on your shoulders. You kind of have a clear vision of what you want. Now's your time to take those steps, make it happen. No longer in this Three of Wands deliberation stage. You're done. You're kind of taking a smart, logical, like I was saying, you know what to do. And you're not biting off more than you can chew. You're being logical. You're being just sensible, smart, You guys may have some earth in your chart for some reason. I'm getting like a lot of earthy, clear energy for you guys. 31. Did I already read that for you guys? Oh, 31. Did I already read 31 for you? Oh, we're at 30. Okay, yeah, we read it. Yeah, the affirmation for that is, I am blessed with an abundantly spiritual life. Every day in every way, my joyous prosperity grows and grows. Yes, it's going to be a beautiful month for you guys. I think this month is the month where you're going to be putting in the work, putting in the action that you've, thought about, you've mapped out. And towards the end of the month and October, you're going to start to see the fruits of that labor. Yeah, it's very beautiful. Very gorgeous. All right, my gems. Look at that. Next up, we have Cancers. And then last but never least, Pisces. Okay, Cancers. Okay. So you guys are feeling very sensual, very in touch with like yourself, nature, like your bodies. You're feeling very grounded lately. I feel like you guys are seeing things a bit clear, like for what they are, right? And you're not having any issue with that. You're not fighting it. You're kind of just I'm not saying like enjoying life, kind of just taking every day as it comes, living in the moment, which is gorgeous, glorious, beautiful. I'm very happy for you guys. It's like I'm seeing a lot of financial abundance. You guys have maybe either, if you haven't already, which I kind of feel like you guys, you know what's coming to you. So it's like you guys have a lot of financial and like material abundance. Also could be love as well, right? But it's a stable abundance in love. Like it's a very, like your foundation is firm, it's becoming firmer. Or if you have someone coming to you, it's going to be a firm foundation. I'm just feeling a lot of abundance, material abundance for you guys. You guys are just focused. You've been focused. You're going to continue to be focused this month. I think you're realizing that I think you've realized, especially like maybe last month or right now, you are that like when you really apply yourself, when you really kind of put your head, down in the books. I never put your head down. I always tell you, hold your head high. But I mean, when you just kind of focus and do what you need to do, that, the universe meets you halfway, and meeting that, like, when you put the work in, you're going to get the rewards. And I feel like that's where you are right now. I think you're doing good financially, especially. Feeling a lot of financial abundance, like money. It's feeling money coming in. Maybe you I don't know, maybe there's I don't even get a settlement. Maybe there was a settlement, maybe you, I don't know where this money's coming from per se, but I just know that you guys are going to get some money this month. Expect that. So you're very settled emotionally. I just feel like a big exhale, like, all right, here we are, Wow. Gorgeous. It could be the line of business, or it could, I don't know, it's just getting like money, cash, but like coming in heavy. I don't know what. Like your relationship with family is pretty good. Maybe someone you're a little bit distant from, but it's nothing heavy, nothing bad, like everything is kind of leveled and beautiful and good. And I'm going to see what spirit, and I'm going to pull a card from here, and then pull a card from the energy oracle. Spirit, do you have any cards for this? Right, guys. I see it. Like, look at that. Six of Wands. You know, yeah, this is a celebratory moment, and then all that green, and the reef, and then the green around his head, and I'm seeing a lot of abundance and just a lot of like victory, happiness. People may be also surprised. Maybe people around your life may be like dang, like look at Cancer. Look how good he or she's doing. Like, you know, look how settled and stable. Maybe just shocked by your newfound like stability, mental, emotional, financial abundance. Look at you guys. Yeah, it's a celebratory month. It's a beautiful month for you guys. It's a beautiful life, but it's particularly a beautiful month for you guys. Wow. That's gorgeous. All right. All right. Now we're going to do my Pisces. And that'll be it. Wow. Okay. Pisces, Sun, and Rising. There may have been some kind of loss, you guys. Could have been financially, but or it could have been a union. It could have been a relationship that be due to, you know, issues in that, or just it affects you financially, materially. It could have been an ending of some sort here. But I am getting that it's an ending that leads to a new beginning. So there's a new beginning coming in for you guys, for sure. Something that's going to inspire you and kind of lift your spirits and lift your... I feel like Spirit's sending this in for you. I feel like this is a divinely like sent person, jobs, something for you guys to kind of help you guys regain like optimism and excitement and faith and belief in life. It could bring in more money for you guys. I am seeing that. Like, it could help you. It could be a new job. It could be someone that's hooking you up with a job. And due to that, you'll, you know, have more financial abundance, happiness. I'm getting laughter. I feel like you guys are going to be laughing this month. Someone's going to be making you laugh a lot. It could be a new person. But it'll definitely, like, stand out to you. You know, obviously we all laugh throughout. But, like, when you're laughing, you're going to be like, wow. Like, I haven't laughed this hard. I haven't felt this good in a minute. You know, I haven't kind of just been in this place, like, in a minute. Could be a Libra. Could be another Pisces. Sag. Maybe they have Capricorn placements. I'm getting that Spirit's saying for you guys to maybe like draw, maybe paint, do something creative, something that you liked to do when you were younger. You know, draw, paint, dance, like whatever activity that you really liked to do when you were younger. Kind of tap back into that child, like, you know, energy, and let that kind of bust through and kind of take over for a bit, because that's going to help you to see and to feel lighter and then bring this abundance. And also when this abundance comes, you're able to really see it for what it is and not be, you know, still in that like state of loss or discouragement. know that everything that happens in life, it's, you know, for the most part, and particularly with the situation, it's meant to help you to lead you to where you need to go. And sometimes things end to help propel you and push you into the direction, or into the person that you're meant to be. Kind of keep your head up. You know, everyone has their seasons, right? Life comes in almost like in seasons, and know that nothing stays the same. Everything changes, and nothing stays the same forever. You know, it's just how I think the acceptance of that can kind of help you a lot to realize, like, okay, well, this changed, and this is unfortunate, but that means that the ending of this means that something else has to form, and kind of get excited about what else is coming to you, what else is coming your way. Because I do see an abundance coming your way, and it may be something that like feels small at first, but has the potential to grow into something bigger. All right, I'm gonna get a card for you guys. Can I get a card? Get a card for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of September, Spirit. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of September. Pisces, Sun, Moon. Wow, the Sun card. Appreciation and hostilities. Okay, guys. Okay. It's gonna be okay. Alright. Appreciation in the reverse. And hostilities in the reverse. Okay. We're gonna read appreciation first, because why the hell not? Appreciation in the reverse. I love this for you guys. Okay. The appreciation card reverse is warning you that you're missing some important opportunities. You've lost your sense of gratitude and have gotten caught up in the prickly brambles of negativity and possibly even despair. Stop focusing on what you don't have, even if it seems to be a lot. Instead, find something to appreciate about yourself and your life. Choose to focus on the little things with gratitude and acknowledgement. Your refusal to appreciate even the small pleasures can cause them to drop from your hands and keep you stuck in some of your problem patterns, causing you to laminate your lack even more. Let go of this negative focus and spend some time every day acknowledging what you have to be grateful for. Remember, the more you appreciate your life, the more your life will appreciate and value. And that's kind of similar to what I was saying, is just like doing things you enjoy, doing things that you used to love to kind of lighten the mood and kind of remind you of the beauty of the fun, of the joy of life. Like, I think you guys got it. I think you guys, especially with knowing this and just taking those small steps, it's okay to go through the motions. You know, like if you're sad, it's okay to be sad, but you don't want to ever sit in it for too long, because then you're not letting it flow. You're just sitting in it. So you let it flow, feel it, you know? But then when you're done, be like, okay, like, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do to make myself feel better? I'm hearing also maybe write a gratitude list. And even if it's hard, even if right now you're like, bro, I don't feel like I have things to be grateful for. I feel like, you know, there's more bad than good. Just sit down with a pen and paper and write 5 things that you are grateful for that exist in your life right now, today. And I think that'll help you. You know, that always helps me. So, all right. Then we have hostilities 26. I think this is about hostilities that have passed, but we will. This card reverse marks the end of hostilities for you. There is a shift in the energies around you, even about you. And the universe is supporting you, supporting your own internal shift as well. Whether the aggressive actions has ended due to external factors or your own intervention, this card bodes well for peace and harmony. Be aware, however, that there may still be some action you need to take, and it may seem on the surface that things are slow and getting better. Again, be aware, however, that there may still be some action you have to take, and it may seem on the surface that things are slow and getting better. This card encourages you, letting you know that the inner vibrations are changing and the situation will be resolved, right? And then we have the Sun card, which is my favorite card probably in the deck, because it just, it just radiates all the good shit. Swim language, but all the good stuff in life, right? And the abundance, and that brighter days are truly ahead. I'm going to read that for you. New beginning and great creativity. The sun brings blessings to the earth, and this card portends blessings in your own life as well. Just as the sun nurtures the earth, bringing new life in the spring and summer, this is your time for a new beginning, the onset of a nurturing new light in your life, the light of divine inspiration and personal growth. This card often marks a time of great creativity, bringing in the culmination of an important new project, such as the birth of a baby or the writing or publication of a book, or even the birth of a new you. Now is the time to put your energy into expressing your truth and vision. Visualize the light of divine love pouring into your heart and mind like the rays of the sun, bringing inspiration, growth, and abundant blessings. See the future you want to create and know the sun is shining on your intentions now. And the affirmation for that is, I open my heart and life to the creative inspiration of the divine love. I choose to create happiness in every new day. All right, guys? And I know that can be hard. I know that can seem like a very hard task to even be appreciative and grateful in moments like that, but it's a hard task. But through that, you start to see the light, you feel the light, and it allows for more light to come in. And then when the light does come in, you can see it accurately. All right, I love you guys. That was for September. I will be doing guided. I'm unsure about how I'm gonna do it yet. I have other pieces of art that I painted and drew that I'm going to use in the month. I'm not even exactly sure how I'm going to be using them, but I'm going to let my intuition. That's Ruby Dooby. Hi, kitty. Let Spirit and God kind of guide me into how I should use those. I will be offering personal readings very soon. Probably now, actually, I'm going to start doing that. So I'm going to figure out just how to go about accepting all that and everything. So, but I love you guys. Hope you guys have a beautiful month of September. Hope this helped. Comment and let me know if it resonates, because that's the only way that I truly, know how I'm helping, or if, what I'm doing is helpful. I love you guys very much. Take care. Have a great month, great day, great life. Love you. Bye.